What's going on, YouTube? It's Flashback here. So, I've been reading comments on many different dirt track racing videos of mine, and I've come to realize that a lot of people have an issue with dirt track racing 2 on Windows 8 and up, especially Windows 10. And I was having this issue for a while. I honestly have no idea what fixed it specifically, but I do know how I was getting around it for a while when I was having the issue. So I'm going to go over that here before the actual race here, just because I have no idea what I'm going to do for the race. I'm just going to get in and see what we can do. But for now, we're just going to go over kind of how to fix things if it is happening to you. So first things first, make sure your drivers are up to date, whether it's NVIDIA, AMD, or onboard graphics like Intel or something. Just make sure you're up to date, ready to go. I wouldn't think it would cause an issue, but from what I can tell, most of the times the issue is DirectX related, so it could very well be a driver issue. Otherwise, another thing that I used to do, the way I made it work originally, was to reset all of my video settings to the lowest possible, which for anybody who doesn't know, I know there are some people out there. Go to Options, Video. You'll go turn resolution all the way down as far as it'll go. Turn everything down literally as far as you can go. For this one, just go to anisotropic. Wow, that was a complete failure of words. Multi-sampling all the way down to none. I'm actually going to turn that off. I don't know why that's on. High resolution textures off. 32-bit textures off. Down all the way. Particles all the way down. Just make sure everything's off or all the way down. Brightness doesn't matter. And then go ahead and restart the game. If at that point you can actually get into a race, I would start turning things up, starting with the resolution. Keep filtering and multi-sampling off until you kind of figure some other things out, because from what I've been able to tell, it's usually related to those two. And once in a while, Specular was giving me some issues, but that's not really the point here. The point is that's kind of just a way to adjust it to where you can run properly. So without any further ado, let's run a custom track. This is in, I'm guessing, Illinois. I'm actually gonna bump this down a little bit. We're not gonna run 50 laps. No, we're gonna run one lap on this track. Now we're gonna run 15 laps, should be fine. 15 opponents. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. This is kind of a neat looking track here. Oh god. Nothing's updated. Come on. No, we're good. Okay. So hopefully the audio isn't too loud and I can actually work with a little bit here. I am using my Steam controller, so I'm going to have to get used to that. It's been a while since I ran it. The last few times I've played this game, I was using my wheel, which I could be doing right now, but I didn't feel like going through the hassle of getting it set up the way I want, with feedback and everything set up the way I want it. So I figured let's just run the controller for now and see how that works out. Plus, using the controller is a little more natural for me, so it allows me to really focus on what I'm talking about. Whereas if I'm using the wheel, I really need to do post-commentary. Otherwise, my racing will suffer, or there will be no commentary. This almost feels meh. I mean, it's a decent track, nice and large, but at the same time a short track, but it just feels meh. There's not a whole lot of bank in the corners, and it's kind of a weird substance that the track's made out of. I mean, it looks like asphalt. I know it's not, but it looks like asphalt. Which naturally is not something I'm really a fan of when it comes to dirt track racing. Naturally, I mean, that's kind of what makes dirt track racing is the dirt track racing. Oh god, that's a wall. Let's go, I want first place. Let's catch him. We're almost halfway through the race already. So yes, this is definitely going to be a little bit of a shorter episode here. Simply because the main point of it was just to get that initial beginning of the episode out. The rest of this is just to say I have some dirt track racing coming out on the channel. I know I do still have some people that follow the series here, and it's been quite some time since I did upload a dirt track video, so I figured, let's get into it and do a little bit at the very least. That's a car I do not like. So I've been kind kind of wondering, how many of you would like to see like in-person racing videos? Like, obviously not necessarily me because we don't have a real track around here, but and nor do I have the car for it. Like, I would love to be able to go out to a local track and do some circuit racing and whatnot, but we don't have a circuit track around here, unfortunately. So I guess my question here was, how many of you would like to see me go out to like local dirt tracks and record some of the races like the A-mains and whatnot, and post them up here on YouTube, maybe with some post commentary by me. It wouldn't be a whole lot, just like 5 minutes a night or something. Because we have Huset's here, and I know that used to be a big track. I mean, it's not Huset's anymore. Now it's Badlands Motor Speedway. But back when it was Huset's, it was a really popular track. But you know, nowadays it doesn't hold near the fame it used to. That's a wall. Come on. Hold it. Get past that individual. There we go. Perfect. Well, anyway, folks, thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. We'll see you next time. Till then, as always, take it easy.